Hello, my loves. I do hope you got the message that I was going to go live and take a look at an interesting perspective on the relationship somebody's in. It could be yours. There will be identifying factors that will tie it into you if it is for you, and there'll be some answers and guidance for you. Just some information. We're playing with the tarot tonight and the oracles. I brought forth for this reading of why you met this person that affected you so deeply to the point where you literally had to go and do some cord cutting or something like that. Maybe not. Maybe you're still together and you just want to know why you guys met. Is there a past life history? Is there some kinetic energy? Is it love? Is it soulmates? Hi. Is it past lives, working back out? Usually turns out to be a karmic situation when it's past lives, to be honest with you. It's something to do with karmic situations for the most part. Now, sometimes a past life is what I'm hearing from the spirit guides when I meditate on this, is that sometimes you have to learn some kind of beatitude before you can go in and progress. And certain person in your life will teach you that beatitude. Beatitudes are positive. They're really good. They're positive. Um, Christ talks about the beatitudes, and it helps you to be humble. Look at things and look at the lesson of it. Have you ever had a hard time? Hi. You ever had a hard relationship, and it was so emotional? You gave it everything, but the problem was it ended. It ended. Some of them ended quickly. Some of them ended long time to end. Some of them were shocking endings. Other people getting involved suddenly, and you're like, whoa, where did that come from? And shocking your nervous system and your faith and beliefs. But the truth is, you are the blessing in this situation, because no matter who you are in this relationship and this reading, my friends, you're it. We have to find out what is best for you, no matter what you've been through. And that's kind of like why you tapped into me, I think, is that we kind of look into things and we inspect and investigate and we put two and two together. And if it feels right, like in my Akashic journeys, you're like, oh my God, that makes perfect sense, right? It's something you tap into in your spiritual journeys, your mind, your spirit, something you carry with you. I discovered in my life that I have 7 brothers and sisters. I am so different. I mean, really, in a way, there's some very distinct differences between you and them. And it's almost like you're the alien in the family. You're the black sheep, right? You're the one that's odd. You're the one that's magical or different, or you do this skill or that. You don't follow the family's thing. You're beautiful. You're different. On your journey, there are people, important people. Um, I've had horrific experiences, by the way, really bad ones with masculines, and some crooked stuff with feminines, but I get along with both really good, but enough to make you go, what the fuck was that? Who the fuck was that? And after you break away from that soul and that relationship, you have plenty of time to meditate and go, oh, wow. And once you take your emotions out of it, you can look at it logically, your part in that whole thing. And it's important that you do that, really, so that you don't ever allow whatever that niche, whatever that weakness is, whatever that temptation was, whatever that thought was, whatever that lure was, whatever that was that got you into something that wasn't aligned for you, but taught you this amazing lesson about how great you really are. You know, it's really, you need to really know that when people come at you with hate, like, you're full of shit, you're never going to be anything, and all that, it's only because you really well and they know it ahead of time. It's a psychic thing. It's intended to hurt you because they're not in touch with themselves. They're not in control of their own emotions, guys. And I just wanted to talk to you a little bit, from my heart, and mentioning you these things. Now, doing a past life type reading is really only checking the energies, see if there's a connection, And if something still needs to be worked out on your journey, something's holding you back from your ultimate best self, your ultimate best freedom, your ultimate best love language. I feel it in my soul, and that's why I'm talking about it. And I love you all very, very much. I don't even know how to talk to you guys half the time because what's happening, this is just from me to you, my members and subscribers. There's a big separation work going on, and a lot of us readers are not reaching our regular. I have over 26,000 members that don't even know I'm having a reading. And I mean, why would you? And then they tell you, here's something they say before I go into this. They'll say, well, maybe they just decided to unsubscribe, or maybe they just, and I know that's not true. I wanted you guys to know that your readers who are talking about these things, they're on top of it. They know. My point is this: many of you have connected spiritually, and I really appreciate that because I really am sincere about my work. Why would I work when I'm suffering sick and working through the spiritual language with you from my heart space of healing, right? Of actual healing. I mean, we've all on some level, and we've gotten to the point, most of us, where we're healers now. We're healing with what we learned. We've looked at our past. We've had some Akashic journeys, some of us. We've looked at who we were. We integrated it into the now, right now, right now, here, where we're living, speaking being in our bodies, in our avatar bodies, and we're amongst each other, and we're connecting with people. But there's certain ones that are magnetically drawn to you, right, in this journey. And I've had a few, and there were some that I was magnetically drawn to, and they could really, really care less. They were not going to get involved really intensely, not intimately, and not like committedly, because we always want them to, well, let the whole world know we're seeing each other. And they're like, nah, I'm really private. Do you mind? And you're like, well, that's not my love language. Get it? So I'm rattling to you because I love you, but I'm just rattling. I want you to take what you need and leave the rest tonight. I thank you for your company. Hi, Jocelyn, my love. Hi, you make me feel so comfortable, like a real loyal sister. And I have two loyal sisters. They visit me here live too. If you ever see Leah, that's my sister. Yeah, just my sister. And she's psychic too. Very, very, very highly psychic. It runs in certain parts of my family. Anyway, I wanted to get into this and just say that you only take what you need from what I bring forth. How much of it is, so hits home to you. The whole objective is to find answers, the ones that your soul asks. You may not even ask a therapist or anybody. You talk to God. People say, when I say talk to God, do you know that when you walk around and you have a desire, that is talking to God. When you pick up a baby and you're loving this little innocent baby, that's talking to God. When you have a loyal puppy or a dog or a cat, you're talking to God. When you're sitting here hugging me, I'm talking to God. And I know that. And I do actually look at it not like you're God, but we're all, I respect you like that. It's something you just do and are. And because you are there all the time, consciously aware where you are now, you want to pull all the pieces together, right? So we're pulling pieces together slowly on our journey to find out how to be as strong as we can, as good as we can, get to what we're supposed to be doing, be with the right people, and learn how to manage the ones that aren't, you know? And a lot of that's up front, but we don't know that. That's part of our lesson, not to, set certain limits with somebody, certain times. So these are really cool things that we learn, and YouTube's full of really great teachers and healers. And I'm grateful for it. There's a lot of stupid, but out here, you guys. All right, we're going to just do this, and I want to thank you for spending Saturday night with me. I'd love to be dating, but not until I get settled again. I'm just enjoying myself with the divine. I really am. And today I spent the day with my couple hours with my wonderful, spunky grandson. He's 5, almost 5. My little Gemini boy, he is so fun. Okay, let's get on with the story. I want to thank you for being here. Let's set the tone before I open the cards. Father, thank you for this moment, for your presence, for deep sacred knowledge, for helping us understand ourselves and each other, for heavy, heavy forms of forgiveness to layer on people tonight, so that it'll just come naturally for them to forgive and let go and not try to control something they can't control. Help us to have that. That's what I ask. Thank you for being here, and let's find out who's involved in this story. And I may not pay attention to the messages, okay, for a bit, because I'm going to go into channeling. And I want to say thank you to everyone who ordered my Blue Lotus Love Oil. You guys, oh my God, everybody's like loving. It is luscious. All right, my friends, here we go. Take a deep breath through your nose. Pull your force into your heart. Set it free from everything that's bothering it and everything you can't control. You know, the universe has a really interesting way of the second you let go, like, I don't care anymore about that, without hate, but you just let go, like, okay, I'm done. Yeah, watch what happens. If you have experienced that, then you have experienced grace. That comes from the Christ energy. That's a gift. Ready, guys? I have the Sacred Forest, the Divine Circus, Oracle cards for you. We're going to look at it, okay? So what we have is person number 1 and person number 2. I have my, I'm not using the tarot right now, but I do have my fairy Lenormands. They can talk for me because I feel like letting them talk. I'm using the archetypal cards that I use that talk about, you know, how they played out in your life story, possibly in the past, present, okay, if they're still with you. I'd be able to identify because I'll pull their character out. All right, thank you for being here. The main love message for this reading tonight, show us, Holy Spirit. We're calling angels, guides, helpers, clarify us, purify us, teach us what we should, teach us about love, teach us about life, teach us about each other, teach us about what's important, teach us how to forgive. Surrendering so we can open up to new things. Passion has shown up in the storyline, and then only time will tell. And that's the thing about past life relationships, is that there's time involved with it. But in the universe itself, it's timeless. But your soul must have willed to meet again. Is possibly what I'm picking up here. Souls meeting again. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at this person here. This is a beautiful masculine. This is a sacred fool, willing to risk everything. It doesn't mean he was a fool. When you're sacred, you're doing it for a purpose. Number 28, willing to go through endings, willing to see, remember that 2 and 8 is 10, which means endings. But remember, 10 breaks back down into 1. You go through 0, the fool, and then 1, the magician, the creator again, right? And keep that in mind in these readings. This is a very special card. Let's see what it says about your character, my friend. What does it say about the sacred fool? Thank you for joining me and just tuning in, bringing your precious hearts here, hitting my like button for me so this can kind of stay alive. I'm more at the point of just staying alive on this channel, unless things start to shape up, when they should. Imagine a life free from concern about the opinions of other people. A life where you feel brave enough, free enough, trusting enough to play the fool, to make a choice, even if it seems illogical, unreasonable, daring, or downright foolish. Cast aside sensible opinions and poker faces. The sacred fool invites you to live unafraid, to take a risk, and step away from the confines of what seems sensible and logical in life. Wow, that is an amazing, confident person here. So we have somebody who's confident, and they sacrifice. What's the last thing here? When the sacred fool is part of your hand, listen up. Take a chance, take a risk, forget about what other people think. Instead, listen to yourself and live true to yourself. So the person here, person one, was living true to themselves. I like it. It's very grounded. Let's see who's here. Hi, who's visiting me? Hey, Peyton. Hi. Hello, hello. So we have the other person in the scenario here. The rare, raw, and real. Wow. What a combination of people. You know, you might actually identify with these people. Number 42. Awesome. That's a powerful number. This person's leveled up in their who they are. It's like I know myself so much that I can be raw. Let's see what she is about. 42 is advanced number. Okay. Excuse me. Let me find it. All right, here she is. Person number 2. There's a unique beauty in you that wants to shine through. It's different. It might not be pretty, neat, or tidy. And you might even feel vulnerable about sharing this real, unveiled you with the world. Do it anyway. The world wants to love you, the rare, raw, and real you. So someone has some magic they were hiding, and the sacred fool had a different way of doing things. This person tended to pull back with their gift, with their whatever their weirdness was. Says, rather than reacting of being feared, reacting in fear to being judged, you choose to treat this revealed as a precious divine creature, to be loved and nurtured into full aliveness. Being brave enough to do this, you help empower others to be their true selves as well. Damn it, I love you. To be less afraid of what makes them different. To embrace their uniqueness and feel the divine dignity that is rightfully yours. Ours, when we choose to simply be who we are. These are people just being who they were, but they're different. One is out in the open, it's confident, kind of doesn't give a crap what everybody thinks, and this one does. And that's kind of a strain on a relationship because this one here, they'll do anything for this person. But what happens is, because of this person's apprehension of letting love really fill them up, there's an apprehension to it, worrying about what people think. And this one here feels confined. I can't breathe. I can't be my sacred full self. I can't. And wow, there's an age difference too. I wonder if I'm talking about twin flames. I don't mind talking about it. If you believe in it, you believe in it. If you are, you are. If you aren't, you aren't. If you don't, you don't. Do not knock people for how they believe. People learn at their own progression, and we love you for how you are. The energy from the sacred forest here is the love. Love. Oh, come on, God. You just love us tonight, don't you? I'm rolling with God, you guys. I hope you don't mind. Wild Rose Fairy Love. 47. You like it? I like it. Hi. I'm so glad you guys are here hanging out. 47. 4 is the heart. 7's the number of the divine. Somebody's really connected to divine. This is intended to be a divine union. But it's awkward. This also may be somebody that you are friends with. I hear friends, and they have different interests in you, and they haven't been able to tell you because you're doing your own thing. Is kind of what I heard. Okay. I want to do an anointing with my sacred holy spray. You should try this. It's so anointed. It's got it's shamanic priestly blend, and I was using it on my hands earlier. This is 4 tables for readers, made with holy oil. Actually is. It almost smells like Florida water, but it's really made with Palo Santo and Nak Champa and sea salt and a few other scents. And it's divine. It's just divine. You should get some. It's only like $11.11. And it comes with crystals. This is how I use it when I'm going to do a reading like this. And I'm going in deep. I used to do this for all my readings, but I've changed a few things. This is divine because this leaves my hands ready for ministry. I do each year because these are portals and the top of my head because it's a portal. And I'm a Reiki master healer, and that's what I do. But I want to spray the love spray on me before I read this because this is about a love reading. Ooh. Thank you, guides. Come in and let's see what's going on here. This is just a journey into the oracles and love and magical places, past, present, maybe future. And your energy being in my energy tonight is really helpful, guys. Um, and I appreciate it. The scent of the wild rose is heavy. The perfume fragrance swirls around you and flows directly into your heart. With each inhalation, your heart opens up wider and deeper. The soft pink color of the petals contrasts with the dark, shiny leaves. Floating among the blossoms is a kaleidoscope of butterflies. So magic is in the air. You guys, what? Your angels, guides, spiritual guardians, and allies adore and cherish you. Are you hearing this? Hi, guys. I love you. Are you hearing this? They're really coming out with it tonight. Okay, just hang on. If you could only see yourself the way those in spirit see you, you would know how profoundly and deeply loved and deeply cherished and adored you really are. Be open to allowing the Creator to solve your challenges in wondrous ways. I love that because I know it's true. Trust that everything is unfolding graciously and perfectly in your life. Excuse me. The opposite of fear is love. Allow fear to dissolve as love expands. I think we're focusing some of this energy from this sacred fool who isn't afraid and does whatever they want to do. I'd be like a sacred fool. I'm out here being a sacred fool. And this person has so much magic and they're so raw. They have something so magical, but they're holding back, right? But this love is so powerful, right? It's powerful. You're more cherished than you could possibly know. I'm allowing the energy to flow through me as a channel, and I'm allowing myself to let that love flow to you guys. And here we go. So we have, wow. I want to look at this divine feminine side of this relationship. Let's see who she shows up as. You might relate to this energy. You might not. But thank you so much, everybody, for hitting the like button. Here we go. Divine feminine goddess. Who are you? Who are you in this love, this divine love that's showing up? Who are you? You are Maya, 34. Now, Maya is also rare. She represents illusion, but she's also divinity, has sacred knowledge. 34. She's a communicator. The number adds up to 7. So it's Maya. Maybe this was the female who was hiding a personality or a part of herself that the sacred fool couldn't see it, or vice versa. Because I've known masculines to come back as soulmates, twins, come back having been a female before. I know this for a fact. My mother and I have these conversations all the time. My mother's an Eka, so she's highly, highly, highly advanced. And I love that. Maya. And the other soul here is generosity. Oshun. Oshun babies. Yes. That's beautiful energy. You could be females together now. I mean, I don't know. I know that I know a lot of people who love each other just how they are. I'm not judging anybody. I'm saying this is beautiful. So your relationship was based on love and passion. Was. There's something, though, that has to be surrendered. And the only time will tell. I think the time will tell has to do with the Maya part of this. This relationship, this soul here, hasn't busted out yet. They lack the courage and confidence of this soul here in the relationship. And so they tidy pull back. And look, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about them. It looks like my sage is going too cuckoo. I got to get it out of here. Maybe if I put it by the window, it'll knock out some negativity outside my building. Hold on. Oh my God. I get a concussion doing this. Yeah, there you go. Let the neighbors have it. Thank you. Love you guys. Hey, Rose. We are talking about a couple that has two different types of personalities, yet they were destined to be together. Isn't it interesting? I'm loving it. Who's with me? Alphonse. Hello. Hello from San Diego. I want to go to San Diego. Invite me. I'll do tarot readings. I'll do some past life readings. We're looking at passion, surrender, and only time will tell in this story. Okay? I don't want to rush it, okay? Because the guides are like, wait, don't miss something. First of all, I want you to know the divine is completely in this reading. And they want somebody to hear this. I hope it blesses you. I do. Let's talk about this passion. Magnetic seductive connection. So, you know, that would be to me, if you had a past life together, it would be that magnetic pull of generosity and then illusion. It's like somebody had something to hide, you know? They had something to hide, and they were hiding their true flowering self as well. Why was that person doing that? We really need to know. I think that's why we kind of do this reading. Keep going, Spirit. Would you tell us about the passion here? To be married, to be connected, to be family, to be together, to grow and grow old. Yes, I'm talking about you. Yes. What needed to be surrendered, Holy Spirit? What needed to be surrendered for these beautiful souls? What needs to be surrendered? Come on, let us have it. Okay. Somebody is heavily burdened in their soul. It's like their soul was broken really bad. This one didn't understand. This one here was broken. Ten of Wands is heavily, heavily, heavily burdened, carrying everything by themselves because they didn't trust somebody or they couldn't connect with them. They're and stubborn. I heard stubborn. There was stubborn resistance and heavy burden. What is the heavy burden, please, Spirit? Thank you so much for the love. Let's send love to whoever these people are. Oh, shit. Nine of Cups. The wish. This is the wish of the heart. The desire of the heart. The passion. It's a beautiful connection. It's interesting and strange. Oshun and Maya. But yet, and you all could be from different nationalities too. I see different age group, and different nationalities perhaps. This is magnetic, so it makes me feel like it's cosmic, you know. And I've been getting a lot of cosmic readings for that. Akashic even coming up for people's readings. I know that, and then I see the ancestors stepping in, and I'm like, you guys, they really are lining people up, you know. They're lining people up. And all these guidances and things these readings are not intended to get you to push people away abruptly or anything. I had to do that because of me, not because of them. And I know that now. I hope they hear me. All my friends that I had to walk away from not too long back. I think you're amazing people. I'm just sorry, but I love you. We have generosity. We have Oshun. Tell me about Oshun in this reading. Tell me how about the sacred fool. The sacred fool that would do anything and not worry. That one. This is a healer. This sacred fool is a healer. They know about Oshun is beautiful. Revival, nurturance, healing, beginning again, starting again, creating new. The sacred fool does that because they're not apprehended by the fear of what people think. That's so amazing to have that. Yet you're going to have to keep a rein on that one because there are limits and sensitivities and outside sensitivities to your ability. And I want to talk about this beautiful Maya here. Let's see. Maya needs to open their mouth. There seems to be a throat chakra blockage or something with this one. The orb is at her throat. See? It's at her throat. So let's find out what it is. This person, you know, 21 represents very, very tired on a long, long, long journey. I think you guys had at least 4 lives together. Spirit says, this is 9 of Wands. Tired. Going through endings. What does that have to do with the Fool? What does that have to do with our sacred Fool relationship in this love, marriage, and desire and magnetism? Huh? This one here was a lot younger and a lot not quite settled for this relationship. You guys know each other. This is I'm thinking it's an Aquarius, but it doesn't have to be. It could be a water sign too. They wanted to follow the crowd. So they wanted to follow the crowd because they were under an illusion. Whoa. And here you are, Oshun, the healer. They were following an illusion. Wow, we're getting somewhere with this. Keep going, Spirit. Thank you. Somebody promised them something in this journey. Some kind of offer was made. Something, they got money for something. Let's talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. Whatever comes up, comes up. There was magic done in this divine union. Interference. Can I tell you something? 34 and 34, illusion. This is the card of illusion, right? That's, I'm seeing a Pisces in the house. It doesn't have to be. And the problem was it was a best friend. They thought they were in love with this person. This could be a Pisces or involving in this particular reading. And here we have the twin flames, and they're not getting along. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And so, now we're back at that again. But it is just a connected story of someone. And now we're seeing it. So, wow. Okay. Now I'm at the point where I want to take a look at what would be the past life connection here. Whether you two are together, I think they want to send you a letter. I think they want to send you a letter from where they are right now. If they're not with you, this person, hold on. You have a Celtic background, and I knew it. I knew it in the spirit before it came out. You have a background in the Celtic. So there could be an Irish experience between you. It's very... How old is that spirit? Knighthood. Someone was in the knighthood. Celtic knight. And you all had a baby. And you were together in that life. Keep going, spirit. Show me. And you, my dear, the reason you were the sacred fool and the Oshun and the new beginning and the baby, may I share with you the glory, what God wants to show you? Are you ready? You were a priest or a priestess. You know already this was meant for you. That's why it was so easy to utilize the contract of love to attract this person to yourself, to experience, or maybe birth a baby. This person was a knight in a past life. They fought battles. Why they came here timid, I haven't got the first clue. Something happened to them and they got stuck in materialism thinking, and your magic, it's different. You do something different, but they do this one here. They were show me, spirit, show me this Maya illusion farther back, show me this one farther back, show me this one farther back, show me this one farther back. Oh, medicine man or woman. You know what I think. You know what I think. I think, y'all, this relationship, if you relate to this reading, I believe this relationship was, see, medicine man and father of the baby. Why are they not coming through for you now, though? What happened now, if they're in your life now? Some of us have had some of these interesting experiences, haven't we? Would you be kind enough to show us why? Do you want me to use the tarot? Are you guys with me? Hi. You want me to use the tarot and see if we can find identities? Because I can always use the archetype cards and find out who they are. Look at this. So we have a sacred full high priest Oshun, called together by a divine union to a rare raw real who is afraid of what other people think. Younger, love put you together. Looks like they were also a medicine man or woman in their life. They were a father, possibly of the baby. Why? They're young, right? So they're younger than you, maybe even in spirit. I mean, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I believe they just forgot. I believe they got stuck in this time. This timeline really sucks for people to come to their truth. It really is hard. And we're here for you. This real, raw, real illusion, follow the crowd. Got burdened, heavily burdened. And they have all that knowledge. Trying to use magic, or they found out somebody was using magic, or they used it the wrong way on somebody that loved them. Now they're sad because they had something with this person. And I see a Dear John letter, I see a letter, I see communication. I see 9 of coins, somebody who's single, and they're sending a message. I'm going to get my cards. I want to find out what this message is. I'm enjoying this. By the way, I'm playing Akashic music for you guys. Isn't it cool? Hey! Hi, Chaley. Hi, Felicia. Hi, how are you doing? Who else is here with me, loves? Alphonse, my bro. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Good afternoon. I got you, my darlings. Let me get my gold foil deck, the good one. I want to, and I also got my nicest deck I'm pulling out because, oh, hey, I got it. We're doing past life. We're using Egyptian tarot. Yes. Oh, baby. We have work to do, and I'm enjoying this very much. Please like, subscribe, hit the all bell for my channel. Excuse me. Make sure you do that if you want to get my stuff. I'm unique. You know what I mean? I am this one, just for the record. I know that I am. Okay, let's go. There's many lifetimes and many prices to be that person. We're trying to investigate this person, right? So let's take a look. This medicine man who allowed something to go wrong on their soulmate, on their real mate. They did magic on their mate, okay? You take that seriously. They did low-grade magic on their mate because they were following the crowd. They didn't want to disappoint somebody. And they knew better because that person was a knight. Unless you were, but I think you were the high priestess. You were the high priest or priestess. You hold a different authority, a different kind of a crown. And it's to be very much revered because of your many lives that you learned to do what you do, right? And it's always about new beginnings, starting over, not caring, being abundant anyway, bringing in life, bringing in things. You could be an empress, a divine empress of the living God who comes in and just comes in lifetime after lifetime to bring life here and help people out. And maybe this was a relationship that the whole thing was you being the older person. This person had to be corrected. You got corrected anyway because you already know that you had to. You don't sit around with guilt energy. You don't let anything bother you. You get it off your chest right away. Yeah? That's exactly what the high priest and priestess does. She doesn't play. Keep going. Spirit, Holy Spirit, we want to know, and thank you, this medicine man, medicine woman. Tell us who they are. Give us a couple of identities for them. Tell us who they are. Whoa. We have a Sagittarius. Mm-hmm. We have a Sagittarius. And they followed the crowd. All right? So we have a younger Sagittarius or Sagittarius. Let's see. We have the devil. But this is Capricorn. Because we're not looking at the devil in this deviousness. We're looking at it as probably somebody in bondage. Because if you're following the crowd and you're worried about what other people think, you're definitely in bondage, right, guys? Talk about this devil. Who is it? Knight of Pentacles. Capricorn. Possibly. If some of you relate to this, you know for a fact you had a past life with this person. The minute I laid down with somebody in my last lover, the minute I laid down, I went right back to the 1400s, and that shocked me. I couldn't believe it. It was like, shh, and it was very much. It was very interesting. So here we go. You might have had those experiences. I don't know, like flashes of memories. High Priestess. Oh my God, you guys. Oh, wow. Wow. So who got involved here? Who got involved with this? Okay. This person was hurt. The spirit tells me they were hurt as an infant and it shocked them. And they formed attachments to their family. This is what I'm hearing. Tell me about that. Yes, they did. Yeah, they did. Knight of Swords in reverse, and they never let go. There was something that happened to this person when they were young in this particular life. And tell me about it. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Masculine. Hurt them. Oh my God, Jesus. I'm sorry. We're just talking. Don't take it in. And a Queen of Swords. A decision was made. Okay, so let's not go too deep on that right now because I just can't. I wanted to tell you about these readings because I'm offering these readings to you. If you want to look at your own, and you can kind of take some hints on what you like. And I don't care. I don't judge. I'm just a reader and I bring in love and I look at it and it's fun and it's also a way to challenge spirit and to see what is and what is not accurate. Three of Coins. Family. Ten of Coins. Insisted they stay single. And that was only to ease their consciousness, forcing them to hold back, putting them deeply into their spiritual, their guilt trips, and making it so that they couldn't share with you. Wow. Ooh. Sorry, but I got deep on that one. This is a real love story that somehow got thrown off. I don't think you're together. I think this person has a problem with their family and they just, family first. They got sidetracked or pulled away from you. And they knew deep down inside they were a high priestess and a medicine person too. And they weren't living up to it. They were feared. So this person has no fear and this person had fear. That's what I'm getting. This person operates in fear. And I don't know what happened to them to make them operate in fear. When there's so much love here. I'm sorry. Come on back. Come on out. Let us dance together. Let's find out who you are. We have predominantly we have, for this particular person, this person that was casting an illusion could be male or female, Sagittarius, Capricorn, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And I haven't looked at you. Do you want to look at that and see, Spirit? Tell me more for this. And thank you, everybody who's here with me hanging out. Hugs and kisses from wherever you are. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Tell us about High Priest or Priestess. Here we go. Queen of Wands. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Hello, honeys. Thank you for holding space and doing the right thing. Oshun, got it? Here we go. More. We have, okay, the moon. You could be Cancer as well. It usually represents Cancer or Pisces. Pisces, yeah. We have Pisces, and we have the Three of Wands. You're a creator that's always creating something and always looking for something good to happen. That's what I heard. And that's why you have this love energy that follows you from life to life. And once in a while, you tap into this person, and you'll have that time, that moment, that understanding, that love, that, and then boom, something happens. Somebody jumps in, or the person backs out with fear, and they fail to be the knight that they really are. And all you do is left with love, but they're not here. There's a reason for that, I'm sure, and your story will be different from others. We have a Cancer in the house that's a Chariot, and that's someone who just moves on quickly. Okay, I'm fixing the wheels on this sucker and I'm out. Yeah, I'm letting all the pain go because I can't control it, right? I'm going to revitalize myself and look for new pain, look for new love. See, Two of Wands. That's opening up the gate in the prospects of moving forward with or without this person. Yep, and then the Magician. Of course you are, darling. Of course you are. This is about your past. This is a Six of Cups, and it's flanked by the Six of Swords, which is leaving the past and allowing divine to inspire you to love further, because you are love, all of you. I'm hoping that person comes through for you and comes out of this shadow and can confess what their distance from you has almost destroyed them, but they won't, because they're afraid. There's fear, and fear comes from the devil. It's the opposite of love. Do you remember in the beginning of the reading it said fear is the opposite of love? I didn't make that up. I think it was in that reading. Fear is the opposite of love. That's in the book of John in the Bible. Tell me about Tell me about our divine over here and this person here, and we'll look at Only Time Will Tell. Your job on the planet was to heal the divine masculine. Mm-hmm. The divine masculine within first. You have to know yourself, what you're capable of. And a friend of mine who's a writer, singer, songwriter, we were sitting here one day and I said, oh my God, you know that your inner divine masculine has got to protect the inner divine feminine, right? Yeah, the inner goddess to protect the inner goddess. That's your job. That's what you're supposed to be doing, is looking out for yourself, protecting yourself. But it says here, provides protection, discernment, healing, and a sense of deep safety and holding. And we have a baby and holding, of course, right? Even through the most uncomfortable circumstances of life, your inner masculine is going through healing right now, growing stronger in the ability to offer you inner protection and stability so that your inner feminine can blossom with creative expression. You're pretty cool. I'm really liking you in this reading. Before I go on, I wanted to say, if you'd like to donate to the channel and bless it, I would appreciate it. It allows me to buy new cards. As opposed to sending them to me, I can buy new cards. All right. So I'm going to pull the card on the Isis card on this other person in this twin separation thing. Mother of life. Here's the thing about this person. God, they're just like drained. I don't understand them. When life seems dry, depleted, filled with repetitive tasks, or simply stagnant and stifled, the Isis Mother of Life holds the ability to revive even the most numb, resistant, and difficult circumstances in your life. She calls to you now, seeking to bestow gifts of life upon you. Be bold and brave. Open your arms to receive the one who's hiding. You hear me? You've been told. God stepped in the house to say he sees you and that no matter what, you're still loved. You just have to come out. Come out wherever you are, person, and confess. And be done with that crap, right? Because you got somebody here that's a healer you need to be with to finish your task on earth. Not fooling around with the family who, impressing the family or impressing some new group of people. A young person will do that stuff. You don't, and I remember hearing, you don't know how to do that. I'm like, fuck you. I forgot things you don't even know yet. That was me. I was so mad. It was Huddy. I'm like, don't come off on me. We don't talk the same language anymore. I'm using my archetype cards to see the behavior pattern now. Where are they at now? Where are they at now, Holy Spirit? Where are they at now, guides? Where's everybody at now? Where's this soulmate at? What's this reading show us? Well, honey, you're a magical child. Of course, you are High Priestess, Oshun. Yes. You see the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. That's why you're a sacred fool. I'm like, I just heard in my head, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run round and desert you. That's what I just heard in my head. That's you. This person showed up as a mastermind engineer. Ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas, but still holding back, right? Tell me why. They have a gift from negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. What? Wait a minute. Hold on. Maybe that's what they're crying out for. No, that person is not that. Nope, they're not. They're not. Find out why they got mediated. Are they wanting it? What are they engineering? It's like they're all up in their head. They're head people, and you're like spirit people. They're trying to figure out how they can get past your block and get back to you. Yeah, put down burdens and get justice or bring balance. I hope they do. Only time will tell. That is the reading. Did you like it? That's the most I can give you right now. Give me a second. Okay. So that's basically all they wanted to bring forth, that and then some closing messages. Now you guys know that if you've joined my channel, I do free mini readings if you want one. If you haven't joined the channel and you want a reading right now, tonight, please throw a super chat blessing up. I will see it. You will show up and boom, I will take your questions and we will go deep and answer it. Right now we have Hebrews 11:6. Without faith, it is impossible to please God. And remember, God is love. Because anyone who comes to him must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who earnestly seek him. God has given us eternal life, and this in his Son, which is love. Michael the Archangel, what would you say to the collective about this reading now? And if you need to know about the conclusion to this relationship, it would have to be your reading, because they're trying to find a way to unblock and communicate with you, because you're a magical child. They're telling you to take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are builders. They're like keys that open up portals to new understandings of spiritual warfare, of how to heal people, how to deal with this night that you know from a Celtic background, male or female. They used to be powerful, but I think their allegiance to something changed. But they were drawn to you, and because of that, they didn't have the courage, and maybe something happened and frightened them. I don't know. They didn't open up their throat chakra, and you could. So you kind of took on the knighthood energy in this relationship. And that they feel like a damsel in distress to me, kind of, whoever this was. They just weren't quite up to it. And yet, they like to put things together and come up with solutions and mediate things and talk. And they're probably a brilliant, brilliant person. Yet, everything was an illusion. So, when things seem like an illusion, you're going to have to let go and get on with your own loving, your own life. Let me see, is there anything you can tell us about this? The lesson here? You ready for the truth? The end of all of this, you showed appreciation for the divine. You looked for the beauty in all things. You understood about life and creation in different lifetimes. You understood that you had to have a connection to beauty and the divine and to take care of your own soul. You did, wow, this one here has attachments. And I think it makes sense. Listening to this whole reading. Wow, God. So I think it's important to forgive. If you've separated from them and they're blocked, they're trying to find a way to get to you. They still have attachments. And we need to protect ourselves from those attachments. And some of them are to materialism, following the crowd, materialism. It's a material world and you're in a spiritual world. It's quite a unique relationship. I don't know how you did it. But yeah, I miss mine too, but I don't miss them that much. Okay, thank you. Let's get on to it. So, if anyone is interested in utilizing this time for a mini reading, I'm open. While I put these away, if you like one, you go ahead and you just throw up a donation. It's $5 suggested. I'm here for you. I just don't want to be greedy. I just don't want you to take advantage of me. I do psychic work. I don't have time to be. I'm trying to connect with you and give you guys some amazing stuff. Hey, story time, right? Look at this, man. Look at this. Tell me this is not a twin flame relationship. Not a twin flame. A real twin flame reading. You know what I mean? It's a real deal. If you're going through it, you know what I'm talking about. I promise you do. My darlings, it's intense. Oh, it's intense. You got to be encouraged and strong and nourished and, able to do what you do. And that is nourish other people, be the sacred fool. You take, this is just an amazing reading to me. Okay, let me go on. Too bad they had to live in Maya. But now you know. For somebody, now you know. And that's what they're saying, is that there's questions, there's things. If you want to know how they feel about you at this moment, I got a deck of cards for that. And I'll leave these out on the table. Throw a donation up and I'll answer your question, okay? Thank you. If you can tell me your signs or your birthdays, I'm tapped into different energies in different ways. I can make more sense of it. So now's your chance if you're interested. Wow. Well, that's an interesting person, isn't it? That's a real interesting person. Wow. Just wow for that one. You are, I expected to be. I expected this out of you because you were right here with us. You're very much present doing the work. But then there's people in the background who kind of do things that are fighting against you. And they're the very ones who should be loving you the most. And it freaks me out. But it is spiritual. It's spiritual. So the storyline is about love, babies. What'd you think of that? That's great. How are we doing, honeys? No? Okay. Wow. Oh, wow. Really? Chaley. Do you say Chaley or Chally? Joseph. Yes, I Joseph. There's Charlie all over this thing. You got a lot to say, baby. I'm missing other people. Patricia. What was that? What was that, Patricia? Love him anyway, but now rip. Friend, it was nice knowing you. Oh, you're just being facetious about the relationship. Wow. Wow, Felicia. Oh, honey. Wow. My goodness. Really? Oh, my goodness. There's a lot to learn, isn't there? I do hope the best for you guys. Yes, I do. And thank you for everyone who's with me tonight. I guess we're not getting a huge request for minis. Um, I just want to say thank you very much. And don't forget to go to my Etsy shop. It's etsy.com / your wellness, your wellness 777. I have this oil that you want to try. It's very exotic, very good, and all my other products. So don't forget to go check that out because everything's Reiki empowered and blessed. And I throw intention of healing into it. How you use it is up to you, you know. But everyone loves my products. They're divine and they're powerful. I love you very much, everybody. I feel so guilty getting off right now. I guess it's time. Love you much. Namaste.